We're going to take you back to that late breaking news just happening now in San Antonio. The mayor of San Antonio, Ron Nirenberg, addressing a hit and run crash on Sunday night that could possibly be linked to San Antonio City Council person Clayton Perry. We broke the story last night, and just into the KSAT12 newsroom, the mayor says if the details in the police report regarding Sunday night are accurate, Councilman Perry should resign, end quote.
Now, the crash happened near Perry's North Side home, where, according to the police report, an officer found the District 10 councilman lying in his backyard. That report, obtained by KSAT Investigates, describes Perry as injured and smelling of alcohol. A witness to the crash reported the incident and said he followed the car from the accident scene. Though the report redacted the suspect's name, date of birth, and address, law enforcement sources have confirmed to us that it was Perry.
We are being told, however, that the investigating SAPD officer who was at Perry's location left without conducting a sobriety test or arresting him. And we're being told as well that this case is not going to be investigated as a DWI.
Perry has been on city council since 2017. His current term is set to end next year. We will continue to follow this story throughout the day on KSAT.com and on our later newscasts.
Definitely, we'll have an update today at 5. Meantime, it is Election Day in America and time to vote if you haven't already. This is a big one, with most state house races on the line, as well as 36 governorships, as well as all 435 House seats and 35 Senate seats, all of them up for grabs. ABC's Justin Finch with why control of Congress could be decided by just a few of these races.
Democrats and Republicans campaigning up until the 11th hour, calling in their heavy hitters.
Vote. Get out the vote.
You must vote Republican in a giant red wave.
Both parties hoping to win congressional majorities, with all 435 House seats and 35 in the Senate now in play.
It could not be any tighter in Congress.
Meaning control of either chamber could come down to a few races.
Everyone that's willing to go out and go knock on doors and to get out the votes right now, because there is just so much at stake right now.
In Pennsylvania, Mehmet Oz and his Democratic opponent John Fetterman locked in a tight Senate race, casting their ballots this morning and counting on their supporters to turn out.
I'm very proud of how we run this campaign. We want less radicalism and more balance.
The Georgia Senate race also quite tight. Both candidates taking parting shots before Election Day.
You cannot trust Herschel Walker to tell the truth about the basic facts of his life.
And I'm running because I'm sick and tired of people not loving this country.
Senate hopeful J.D. Vance voting Tuesday after former President Trump rallied for him in Ohio.
I think we're in a position where we'll win this race so long as people get out there and vote.
His opponent, Congressman Tim Ryan, trusting the voters.
If you win, you win. If you lose, you concede and you move on. But I feel really good.
Nationwide, record-breaking early voting with more than 44 million ballots already cast. Election officials now advising final results could take days as they process early and day of votes along with mail-in ballots. Justin Finch, ABC News, Capitol Hill.
And if you need to get a lift to get to the polls today, we got you covered. You can hop on a Via bus for free. Via Metropolitan Transit offering eligible voters complimentary service. It's always available for the bus, Via Link, and Via Trans paratransit service as well throughout the Via service area. All you got to do is show your ID. Registered Via Trans customers should schedule their trip by phone or online. Voters can also visit any Bexar County polling site to cast a ballot today. The polls close at 7 o'clock tonight. We have all the details you need to know on the Vote 2022 section of KSAT.com.
The federal judge overseeing a review of documents seized from former President Donald Trump's Florida home announced the next two steps in his review process. Judge Raymond Deary, the court-appointed special master, will make recommendations on what should be off limits to federal prosecutors. Deary plans to have a hearing with both sides on December 1st in person. That'll be near the end of the document review. He also plans to consult the National Archives on its practices and guidance regarding how they categorize materials under the Presidential Records Act. Federal agencies 22,000 pages of records when they searched former President Trump's home at Mar-a-Lago in August. Some of those documents were highly classified. Wall Street heading into the midterm election looking like a bust. That's not great news for President Biden's stock market record. According to CFRA research, the S&P 500 advanced just 13% since Biden took office. That's the second worst record during the same amount of time in office since Jimmy Carter was president. Out of the 13 presidents since 1953, Biden's presidency ranks 9th in terms of stock market performance. Stocks did surge early in Biden's presidency, and the Federal Reserve's attack on inflation contributed to the slump.
U.S. gas prices are inching upward again. The average price for a gallon of regular is $3.80. That's according to AAA. Officials say that there are about it was a 4-cent hike from last week, 4 pennies, roughly 38 cents more than this time last year. Analysts say one reason for the recent increase in cost comes from the oil market, where a barrel of crude is once again selling for more than $90. The least expensive gas in the U.S. is in Georgia, where the statewide average is nearly $3.13 a gallon. California has the most expensive gas, where commuters are paying $5.45 per gallon.
And in this economy, investing can seem riskier than usual, and that's why more people are putting their money in Series I bonds. CNN's Jen Sullivan explains what experts say about this type of investment, including 3 possible downsides.
A silver lining for investors amid historic inflation? Series 1 savings bonds.
But there are people in the economy who aren't doing well. They're actually profiting from this.
Experts say the interest rates that you earn are fantastic due to the Federal Reserve's repeated moves to cool the economy and lower inflation. Analysts say demand has gone up tremendously because the I bond is protected from inflation and it offers a safe return.
So if you want to put some money into a fixed income asset that is inflation protected, I bonds might be a great strategy for you.
The Treasury Department has announced a new rate, saying it will pay 6.89% through April of next year. That's down from the bond's previously historic high of 9.62 rate, which caused demand to explode last month, briefly causing the Treasury website to crash.
The Treasury said from November of 2021 till October 28th, when the deadline for that 9.62% rate expired, $35 billion in money flowed into I bonds. So that's people with money.
Experts say if you decide to invest in these bonds, here are some possible downsides that you should consider. 1, you can't cash it out for at least 1 year. 2, it takes 5 years to get the total amount of interest. 3, the incentive might be short-lived because the rate could come down as the Fed continues to take action. And experts remind you to invest wisely.
So I like to tell folks, don't invest any money that you don't need for at least 10 years.
For today's Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
You've got to look outside with live cam. It's gotten a lot darker than it was this morning.
It has, absolutely. You know, we've been seeing increasing clouds and even some showers starting to pop up on the radar in some places. Let's take a look at the live radar. Those light rain showers are currently working their way through parts of DeWitt and Karnes County, as well as near Victoria and Goliad. You can see some heavier rain showers there as well. These are very light and they often move to the north and fall apart a little bit, but we do have one shower just to the north of Lavernia. So as we head into the rest of the afternoon, you're planning to go to vote, perhaps, know that it's going to be muggy with an isolated shower out there, about 20 to 30% coverage, and temperatures should be in the low to mid 80s this afternoon. So a little warm, a little muggy. Right now, though, we're at 78 degrees, and in the forecast over the next few days, we'll be warm, but by the weekend, we're talking 40s and 50s. That's right. Strong cold front headed our way. All the details on that coming up in a bit.
Thank you, Sarah. It might seem like a warning for a toddler, but this is actually for everyone. Why the National Park Service is urging people not to lick toads.
And whether it's cats or dogs, lots of people enjoy the company of furry friends. However, people with a certain personality trait may be likely to pick one over the other.
We like to give advice on this show sometimes, but this is a first. All right, if you happen to see a toad, don't lick it. That's the main message the National Park Service is stressing in a Facebook post.
Well, most people probably don't want to lick a toad. Park officials decided to make this announcement, perhaps as a precaution. They say Sonoran desert toads have glands that secrete a strong toxin that could lead to serious health threats, including death.
It's an issue according to a recent report from the New York Times. Apparently, some people even use the poison from the toad as a hallucinogenic drug, and that is illegal in the United States.
So I guess no kissing a toad to find your prince?
I think that's where they were going with that.
I think so.
Weird.
All right, do you prefer cats or dogs? Multiple studies show the stress-relieving benefits of being around animals.
But which animal are you more open to interacting with? It may depend on your personality traits. That's according to a recent study. Patricia Penry, who is a psychologist and the study's co-author, says she and her co-author not only researched whether people would be open to the comfort of cats being brought in during times of stress, but also who's more likely to have a fondness for felines.
We found that the trait, a personality trait that we refer to as emotionality, was strongly associated with one's interest in interacting with cats.
I'm not sure what she meant by that.
Get it? Pendry says highly emotional people were more likely to report being open to cats. She believes they may be more attuned to cats' subtle behaviors.
I like dogs and cats.
Yeah. Both. And the Powerball numbers are out. Now we have a winner. Powerball officials say a winning ticket was sold in California, just one. The cash value for that single ticket, $997.6 million.
I had already spent that money.
Did you really?
I
you got to take all that stuff back now.
All right, one ticket won $2 million in Florida. There were three, what does it say? And three were 22 winning tickets, three of the winning tickets, each worth $1 million. One of those was in Texas, so somebody in Texas won $1 million.
Look at $1 million. All right, so here's a look at those numbers: 10, 33, 41, 47, 56. Powerball's 10, and the power play was 2.
And the drawing took place this morning, which was weird because they had a glitch technologically. Yeah. It caused a delay last night, so they pulled the numbers at 9:30, and that's why you're getting all this news at almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
And Sarah looked it up. The person in California has to pay 24% of that to taxes, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, they can afford it.
Yeah, I mean, so they're down to what, 700 million or something?
Yeah, it's like 750 million they still get, which is insane. Hey, if you look outside, it almost looks like it's going to rain, right? Well, we do have a couple of isolated showers that have developed pretty much along Karnes and Wilson County into Gonzales County as well. This afternoon, there's about a 20% chance that you'll see a shower for the rest of the day. And then after the evening, we'll see our rain chances go down. In the pollen count today, molds are actually up from yesterday because we had some rain yesterday morning. Molds are at 900 and moderate. Pigweed is low. The aquifer also up, but only a measly 1/10 of a foot over the past 24 hours. Still some 30 feet below the monthly average for November. Hey, coming up in the forecast, we got a lot to talk about, including that strong cold front, which will be moving through on Veterans Day this Friday. I'll tell you how cold we'll get coming up in a bit.
And all of a sudden, those dark clouds just like appeared.
I know, and I hope Sarah stuck around because she did win the lottery today. She said,
I got $8.
That was $8 worth of
That was $8 of a break right there. No. But hey, guys, guess what? Today, this afternoon, you're right. You know, the clouds are increasing, and we could see an isolated shower this afternoon, but really everyone's going to experience the humid and somewhat warm weather. That's the weather headline for the day today, but take a look at tomorrow and through Thursday. We'll have some patchy morning drizzle, and it will continue to be muggy, but by Friday, we'll have a chilly change. A cold front will arrive Friday. This one will be potent, and we'll see a chilly weekend on deck. I want to talk for a second about the fact that we do have some showers out there right now. There's some showers that are falling, light rain showers south of Stockdale and in Gonzales County as well. And as we take a look a little bit further to the south and to the west. I'm going to step off here for a second so I can restart the radar for you. Seems like my radar might have frozen just a little bit. Let's go ahead and press play on this. And yeah, you can see right there, we've got some showers along the coast, like closer to Victoria as well as Goliad. No flashes of lightning with these, just your run-of-the-mill daytime showers for those areas. And then starting to see a couple of very light rain showers get into extreme eastern Bexar County, just south of I-10. These are few and far between, and again, we do not anticipate everyone seeing rain this afternoon. But if you're looking outside and seeing the clouds increasing, that's the reason why. There's some showers down there across parts of Wilson and Gonzales County. There's also plenty of peaks of sunshine for some. It's 77 degrees right now. And here's a look at the satellite, and you can see what I mean. Peaks of sunshine here. Anywhere you see this black, that's a look at some sun. So as we head into the remainder of the afternoon, it's not going to stay cloudy all afternoon long. Well, peaks of sunshine, temperatures should at least be able to get into the low 80s. It's 80 at Stinson, 81 in Castroville, 75 in Boerne, 75 in Bulverde, 77 in New Braunfels. A wider view here, again, more sunshine out toward Del Rio where it's 80 degrees, and we've got a good mixture of sun and clouds down in Beeville where it's 80 as well. It is muggy outside though. Dew points not as high as yesterday, but still in the upper 60s, pretty high for this time of year. So as you look at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, know that the remainder of the afternoon chance for rain is about 20%, and temperatures should be up to about 83 degrees this afternoon. Then in the evening, it'll be pretty muggy, and temperatures will be in the 70s well after sunset. By midnight, we'll be at about 71 degrees, and we're pretty much going to coast in the low 70s, upper 60s in the overnight hours. High temperatures should climb into the low to mid 80s this afternoon. 81 Canyon Lake, 82 Hondo, 80 in Kerrville, 82 in Del Rio. All right, let's talk about the weather setup. Across the nation, big weather maker for parts of the East Coast is going to be Tropical Storm Nicole. Tropical Storm Nicole, it's not unusual to see a tropical storm in the Atlantic. Atlantic hurricane season goes all the way to November, so not unusual. But Nicole is expected to strengthen into a Category 1 hurricane, potentially weakening before making landfall early on Thursday, bringing a lot of rain to the East Coast. Notice how it takes a sharp turn to the east. The reason for that is because of this big trough of low pressure, which is going to give us a taste of winter here in San Antonio this weekend. We're not talking about snow, but we are talking about temperatures in the 40s and 50s over the weekend. So let me take you through the futurecast. Temperatures are much colder there up to the north, and for the moment, that cold air is going to stay to the north. It's not going to move through until Friday. So early tomorrow morning, some patchy fog and drizzle possible. It'll be muggy near 70, and then in the afternoon, 83 with a few clouds. But by about Thursday, that front is going to be moving through Texas. It's still going to be warm in San Antonio on Thursday, but we'll start to notice the temperature drop across the panhandle. Then as we head into Friday, notice that this cold front is going to push Nicole off to the east as it gets closer to it. For us in San Antonio, we'll start off Friday near 70 degrees. Veterans Day is going to be an upside down day where in the morning it's actually going to be warmer than in the afternoon. So take a look at what happens to temperatures. Temperatures will fall into the 50s and 60s during the day Friday on Veterans Day. There's even a small chance for a few showers on Friday as well. So keep that in mind if you have any plans on Veterans Day itself. It's going to be windy, it's going to be cooler, and perhaps even a light rain shower possible on Veterans Day. Then by Saturday and Sunday, just plain old windy and chilly with temperatures in the 40s and 50s. We'll continue to refine that forecast for you. You know, Military City, USA, we love our veterans. We want to make sure they're prepared for any kind of light rain and windy conditions for us. We'll be right back after the break.
They're cooking on SA Live today.
Yeah, there were some young people down there too. Okay.
Not them.
Not them. There are some younger people.
Yes.
Yes, and
not me.
You know. I know a lot of folks did not win.
No.
Anything in the Powerball thing, but we're going to tell you how you can win $500.
Boy,
yeah, Mike carries cash.
Yes, I do.
Got that right out of his wallet.
And they take credit cards, everything else over there at the Hayden. And Chef Bill Corbett is here talking turkey sides.
Yes, sir. So we're going to be doing a little bit of dressing here in a second. You know, we got our little magic dust. This is really the secret right here. It's the dill and celery seed right there.
And stale bread, dry bread, right?
Yes, stale dry bread.
That's the key.
Okay. You can get those to go for Thanksgiving.
And Jen is out there at Palo Alto College.
That's right, Camila La Mágica makes tamales, and you may recall this book we featured at this time last year. Well, it's coming to life here on stage. We'll tell you about the remaining shows, what you need to know to come get a sneak peek here at the show. That's coming up. Back to you.
And a veteran owns a beer company, and he's got a special event coming up just for veterans coming up, of course, on Veterans Day.
And of course, we've got the Briscoe Museum here, and we're going to tell you all about Native American Heritage Month and all the fun you can have at a free event.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a stack of hundreds that you could just fan yourself with like this?
Isn't that what you do every weekend? All that and more on SA Live continues.
Monopoly money.
Showers are not a guarantee this afternoon, but we do have some light showers that have started to pop up in Wilson County, Gonzales County, pushing into Guadalupe County. This is very light rain that will just pass briefly. Otherwise, it's going to be a warm afternoon with a high temperature in the low 80s. Tomorrow, some patchy morning fog and drizzle. We'll repeat that weather through Thursday. It's going to be warm both tomorrow and Thursday. Strong cold front arrives Friday. Temperatures will tumble during the day. 30% coverage of showers possible with that front moving through. And then over the weekend, it's going to be windy and chilly. We'll have cold mornings in the 40s, chilly afternoons in the 50s. A little taste of winter here for us over the weekend and into next week.
Sure looks that way. Thank you so much, Sarah. And a reminder, it's Election Day. You need to vote.
And speaking of veterans, Friday's Veterans Day, and it's always nice to see the veterans out trying to help themselves and other veterans. And we're going to find more about that right now. SA Live starts right
now.
Today on SA Live, a local children's book about the tradition of tamale making is coming to life on stage at Palo Alto College. We take you there.
Plus, we learn about the Yanaguana Indian Arts Festival at the Briscoe Western Art Museum and how it's celebrating and paying tribute to Native American heritage.
And Sprechen Sie Fun, we check out all the fun you can find at Wurstfest this year. Food, music, culture, history, and of course, the beer. Prost.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Bring in the holla.
Yes. A little this way, a little this way. This is it. This is everything we've been training for.
I didn't think that was going to work out.
Oh, it did. Thank goodness. I was like, you know, what could possibly go wrong? You'll find out when we do. And it worked out. Good afternoon. He's Mike. I'm Fifi LaRue.
Our first guest is helping us. Helping us? Yeah, something like that. We got all giddy about the holla. So with some Thanksgiving sides, joining us is Executive Chef Bill Corbett from the Hayden. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are y'all doing today?
Well, we are. Hello.
Everybody's all excited.
And we're very excited because, I mean,
you gotta bring the party when you bring the holla, right?
Yes. And that's the key to good stuffing, right? It's the bread.
It's the bread. And so being a Jewish diner, we have challah rolls laying around, and so we have Thanksgiving coming up, so that's what we're going to be using to make our dressing with for this year.
And folks that aren't familiar with challah bread, it is an eggier kind of a bread?
Yeah, it's leavened with egg and then is braided. So this is actually kind of a leftover from Jewish New Year's, so Rosh Hashanah, so that's why it's braided for to start the next year. Okay. So we have some of these left over from that event, so we're ready for this event.
And this is an example of some of the sides that you can pick up at home that they're going to be making, and you can get them. So first of all, good stuffing.
Yes, sir. So dried out bread, and then we're going to add in some of this. We sweated out some carrot, celery, and onion. So we put some of that in there.
Okay. All of that. Okay.
Berries and raisins.
Some pepitas with some almonds.
Couple of
we like to put in some eggs.
Okay.
And then we put a little chicken stock in there.
Would you want to beat the eggs first?
No, that's what your hand's for there. So you can get it they're all messy. Oh, yeah.
And then, of course,
and then we got this.
Dust.
So this is a little bit of dill, celery seed, thyme, onion powder, and garlic powder.
Is making stuffing like that and some of the spices, no recipe. You don't have to measure. Just like, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What do you think?
You got to have some idea what you're doing. But, at the same time, we do more savory stuff. So that's more of a pastry person's game. There was a French chef told me one time that a pastry chef can become a savory chef, but a savory chef will never become a pastry chef. And I fully endorse that statement.
Oh, it already smells amazing.
All right, so this will all go into a skillet.
Right there into that pan. Mm-hmm. Because then we're going to put that in the oven.
How long does that cook? What temperature?
About 325, probably about like 20 minutes or so.
And
the old chef line is always when it's done.
When it's done, it's
Ding!
And then you ding it, and then there you go.
That was amazing.
And then we're going to garnish once again. So we're going to put a little bit more of the seeds on there.
Woohoo!
And the point about doing the dry bread is that it takes all of that moisture and absorbs it.
Yeah, and it still leaves some of that texture there. You can see right there, so it still holds up.
Okay. I'm going to, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to grab a couple of folks real quickly.
So we got some of that. So this will be one of the sides that we're selling. We're also got the Brussels sprouts you can see here, cranberry sauce.
We can totally hear Mike like digging for forks back there.
We're going to be
cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce. We're going to be doing a green bean casserole, but we're going to have our own pastrami gravy that we're going to mix everything up in. You can even get a side of pastrami gravy if you'd like that. And then we're also doing turkeys this year. So we're going to smoke them in our smoker where we do our pastrami and our whitefish.
That's really good.
So
yeah.
That's good. Yeah,
and
good stuff.
If you wanted to say feed 6 to 8 people, what can you order?
So you can order the turkey by itself. That's going to be for $75. Most of the sides are $24. Cranberry sauce is $14. Pastrami gravy is $16. If you want the whole meal, it'll be $200 for everything, so you get a little bit of a discount there, and that'll easily feed 6 to 8 people and still have plenty of leftovers.
Well, and the nice thing is, you don't have to sit there, because doing Thanksgiving dinner can be like launching, the space shuttle or something like that.
All you're going to have to do is fire up the oven and just start rotating pans through there and just make sure everything's heated up and you're good to go. And we even are selling batch cocktails. So right here we have our perfect pair. So it's a gin and rosemary infused cocktail. That's kind of like a fun take on apple cider.
Oh, wow.
And for those that are a little bit more traditional, we're also doing batch cocktails of apple bottom. So that's banana rum and apple brandy.
Oh my goodness.
So you can get really fired up and get ready to talk politics at the dinner table.
No, election day today. That'll all be over by then.
So get those orders in, because you're not open on Thanksgiving, correct?
No, so pre-orders will be completed on November 18th, and then you'll select your pickup time, so either November 26th, November 22nd after 3 o'clock, or November 23rd.
When did you do the Brussels sprouts? Those are great.
Yeah, so that's our proprietary tomato jam that we got there, and then we do the Brussels. And then you add in some candied peanuts and a little bit of herbs on there for extra texture.
Yeah,
that's always a crowd pleaser, whether for Thanksgiving or any day of the week at the Hayden.
And you have a new location set to open?
We're about to start rolling that out. The sign is up over the new location, so people are talking about that. It's going to be over in the Elan Market off of Wurzbach and Military, so we're all excited about hopefully February-ish 2023.
Okay, and you won Best Diner for any meal in San Antonio. So, breakfast, lunch, dinner, go. What would you pick for each meal?
Chicken biscuit for breakfast, Larry David for lunch, and then our new pork rib dish that'll be coming out later at the end of this month. So we're going to do a coffee rub pork rib with a pimento mac and cheese.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
What meal does Brussels sprouts fall into besides
all meals?
All meals. No, this is amazing. All right, thank you so much. For more information on the Hayden, all you have to do is head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
All right. That raises a question. Since we're talking about sides, Thanksgiving, if you can believe Thanksgiving is 2 weeks from Thursday.
Cannot.
No. I mean, you hit the 1st of September and the rest of the year just flies by.
It's full throttle.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving side?
My right side.
That's why if you ever see us in pictures,
look at Ted laughing. Look at Ted laughing. He wanted me to do that.
If you see us in pictures, it's always this way because she likes her right side. So anyway, okay, get back on there.
So,
favorite Thanksgiving side?
Sweet potato.
My wife makes good sweet potato casserole, so that's good. So.
Okay, so let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter. You may see your answers later in the show, and you'll make us even hungrier.
All right, from making a holiday meal to a local tale about making another holiday favorite, tamales. There's a familiar face.
Yes, our Jen Tobias Trusky is out at Palo Alto College to check out their recently adapted on-stage production. Hey there, Jen.
That's right. Hello. We're all excited for tamales season, right? I know I am. But the book that is coming to life here at Palo Alto is one that you may be familiar with. It's Camila La Mágica Makes Tamales. We featured it this time last year. It's coming to life. And I have Nick Castañón joining me now, the professor of drama here at Palo Alto. Now let's talk about how you brought this story to life on stage.
So I found out about this story via Instagram. I was trying to find a story that really spoke to our community and really for our kids here on campus. What is it about tradition? What is it about abuelas? What is it about food that we all love so much? And I fell in love with the story, contacted our authors, our wonderful authors, Paloma and Cariño, and said, hey, I would love to adapt this for stage. And they said, go for it.
Yes. Yeah. Cariño, Paloma, we love the Cortez family, but you said there's something a little different that you were able to bring to life with this one.
And we've got one character in this book, Osito, and he really doesn't have a voice in the story. And I wanted to give him some character. I wanted to give him a strong voice. And so I had to change it up a bit, and they said, go for it, and they let me.
Yes, and that's probably a part of this creative process, right? When you're able to turn the book into something magical on stage.
Something completely different that still stays true to that book. And that's what I was really trying to honor. Was that tradition? Was that food? Was that family? And I think we've captured it perfectly here.
Wonderful. Now, I think we're about to get a sneak peek. We have a scene that we're going to let you listen in on. All right, take it away.
I found the guitar! It was hidden in the bedroom. I was sniffing around, and it was under a pile of coats. I left it there. What you doing, Chef?
Using the molcajete, Camila grinds the spices, waiting for the magic to start.
Molcajete? Spices?
It's so heavy. Keep grinding until all that's left is powder.
It looks like just powder, Abuela.
Let me see.
Osito, no!
Sorry.
Oh, I'm going to interrupt this scene now. That is adorable. I love how you guys are bringing Osito to life here. And we have Isabella, right, who plays Camila. Hello, Isabella.
Hello.
What's your favorite part about taking in this character?
My favorite part about this character is just how relatable it is to me. It's relatable to a lot of people, but especially I used to make tamales with my grandma, so I get to remember those while being on stage every night.
Yes, and we have to let everybody know that you are just 13 years old. Wow, okay, you're getting mistaken for a college student when you're here?
All the time.
I've heard. What has the reaction been like from the audience when they come watch this?
The audience really loves it, especially when the kids come in.
Yes.
They have so much fun. It's so funny. They enjoy it. They laugh.
Yes.
It's amazing.
And what would you say your favorite part is about just being on stage here and bringing this story here to life?
My favorite part is definitely just getting to do it every night. You know, getting to let the kids in and experience what I'm experiencing is just so amazing.
Yes, and carrying on the tradition through the story. I love it. You guys are amazing. I'll let you get back to that now. If you would like to come see the show, there's how many left?
We've got 2 more shows, Friday and Saturday, both at 7 o'clock. I'd love to have everybody show up. We can buy tickets online or just come on down to the box office a day of show.
All right, and then there's 2 left, and it's obviously very family friendly, right?
Yes, totally family friendly. Bring the kids. Yeah, there's some songs going on with it. You can sing along. It'll be fun.
And what is your favorite part just about the tradition of tamale making as well?
It's my grandma and I never made tamales. We made rum balls. And it was that time with grandma that I got to spend with her making food for the family, to feed the family.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm so glad that you're able to bring this book here to Palo Alto, and I'm sure everyone is coming out and enjoying it. I can't believe you have a 13-year-old here starring in it, but you guys are doing amazing. For more information, you can head over to SALive.com and click the As Seen on SA Live tab. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Fiona, Mike, what do you think?
That is so cute.
And our dear friend, Cariño Cortez.
Yes, I love that it's a play. I love it. Thank you. And as Jen said, for more information, all you have to do is head to our website, SALive.com, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
All right, still ahead, how you can win $500 for the holidays. We're announcing a new winner every day in the Thomas J. Henry Cash Giveaway.
Plus, we learn about the arts festival happening at the Briscoe Western Art Museum and talk about why it's important to remember Native American heritage. That's next on SA Live.